And of course I forgot to turn the mic on. Hello. How are we? Just to make sure everything's working. Joys. Well, first there was the music, then there was me not talking, and I don't know what the third thing's going to be, but well, first there was the music, then... yeah, everything else seems to be working out, so all's well and good. So what have we got? Double Masters. Let's just get stuck in. Okay. Well, what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Double Masters to start off with. Yeah. All good. Let's just pick one box. I don't know which one, but we'll pick a box. And we'll use this one. So let's see what we get in the box, shall we? Anybody's watching? Hello. Give us a thumbs up. And I'm going to turn this music down just a touch. There we go. And I'm going to have a little drink before I start. How are we all? Hopefully you're doing well. I needed that. And it hit the spot. So this is the Double Masters. There's the front. There's the top. There's the back. 2 rares, 2 foils, 2 powerful. Well, we will see. Some people say too expensive as well, but I think for what we're supposed to be getting in the box, I don't think it is. Nice Wizards of the Coast wrap in there. Awesome sauce. So, keep the wrapping off. Exciting. So what is in the box? We have this very posh looking box. Does look a little bit different this time to previous boxes. I'm not sure how this fits on. I should fold, but I can't see where it tucks in. Anyway, we have Double Masters box topper. Do we do that first? I'm just gonna, because we've got all these lovely packs in here, as you can see. I just want to see if there's 2 cards in one pack. I'm not going to look at them, but yeah, there's 2 in the pack. So we'll put that over here by my mouse for safekeeping till a little bit later. So 24 packs. Let's get stuck in. Do we shuffle them about? I don't know. Let's get them all out of the box. 24 packs. And yeah, you've got this cardboard insert which kind of pads it out a bit in these boxes. a shame they don't actually, you know the boxes that they have inside the like the Ikoria things with the small boxes and the the land packs. It's a pity they don't have the boxes like that. Something a bit harder. Anyway, there we have 6, 12. 18. Did I miscount? I must have miscounted. Oh dear, this is a good start. I miscounted. Noob. Anyway. Stick them up on there. Let's zoom in a bit. These are encroaching. I know what I can do. Bear with me a moment. Nah, I won't get stuck in. I can't wait. So, I'm not sure how these packs are done out. But I tell you what, that is rather small still, isn't it? How can I make this better? There we are. Get ready for me to make all sorts of little reading mistakes and so on, because yeah, I don't have my glasses on. But it could be worse. So are we ready? Are we ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Should we turn the music down even more? You probably still hear it louder than me. But then you've got the fans. Sickle Slicer. Not Pickle Slicer. Sickle Slicer. So, it is equipment artifact for 3, a living weapon. When it is a battlefield, create a 0/0 black germ creature token that attaches to it. Equip creature gets +2/+2 and it costs 4 to equip. Tumble Magnet enters the battlefield with 3 charge counters on it. Tap, remove a charge counter from Tumble Magnet. Tap target artifact or creature. Handy for if you've got proliferate. Another artifact. Artifact creature. It's a 3/3 for 3, and when it dies, add 3 mana. Crib swap. It's a tribal instant. Shapeshifter Changeling. This card is every creature type. It's a 3. Exile target creature. Its controller creates a 1/1 color shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. Sylvan Might. Instant for 2. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains travel until end of turn. Flashback for 4. Costly Plunder. Instant for 2. As an additional cost to cast this, sacrifice an artifact or creature and draw 2 cards. Angel of the Dawn. It's a 3/3 for 5. Fly in. When it enters the battlefield, create creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain vigilance until end of turn. Metallic Rebuke. Instant for 2 and 1 blue. Improvise. Your artifacts can help cast this spell. Each artifact you tap after you're done activating mana abilities pays for 1. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. Vampire Hexmage, 2/1 for 2 black. I should say first strike, and Hexmage, remove all counters from the target permanent. Pongify, instant for 1 blue, destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. Its controller creates a 3/3 green ape creature token. Weird. Bit rich. Don't forget, I do have this other one. The other one up there. Selesnya Guildmage. 2/2 for 2 green or white. And if you pay 3 in a green, you can create a 1/1 sapling creature token, or play 3 in a white. Creature control get +1/+1 till end of turn. Anything common. Sword of the Meek. Very nice. These swords are pretty cool, gotta say. Sword of the Meek. Okay, it's a equipment artifact for 2. Equip creature gets +1/+2. It costs 2 to equip. Whenever a 1/1 creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may return a Sword of the Meek from your graveyard to the battlefield and attach it to a creature. That's very nice. And there we go. Sneak attack. Sneak attack. There's our first mythic. It's 3 in a red. Enchantment. Pay 1 red. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. Our creature gains haste. Sacrifice creature at the beginning of next end step. Currently up for 14.49. Probably plummet tomorrow. Whenever everybody's got them. What it does, this is what happens to the prices, you know. And ooh. Foil common. And trash for treasure. And we have the obligatory clue. Token artifact. That's just a plain card. But this trash for treasure is a foil, and it looks quite nice. Bit scary. Anyway, there we are. We have our first mythic. I'm just going to put them over there. So how are we all doing today? Are we doing good? Are we doing A-OK? Are we doing top banana? Let me know in the comments what you think of the whole shebang. Oh, this is a very loose pack. You know what we said in the past about loose packs. And all these other ones are quite... Oh, well. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is the way it goes. Are there any lands in these? Did I have a land in the last pack? Let me have a look. Clue. Sorcery. Enchantment. Artifact. Creature. Instant. Interesting. No land. Well, let's see where we go from this one. Tumble Magnet. Didn't we just have this one? Didn't we just have Tumble Magnet? I thought we had Tumble Magnet. Sure we did. Artifact 3 enters battlefield with 3 charge counters. Yes, we did. Good grief. Skinwing. Equipment artifact for 4. Living weapon. When it's battlefield, create a 0/0 germ creature token with this attached. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has flying, and it costs 6 to equip. Ouch. Big. Bone Picker. Creature bird. It's a 3/2 for 4. Spell costs 3 less to cast. If you have a creature die this turn, that's flying and death touch. It's very nice. Urza's Power Plant. Well, this is one of the 3 that I need. This is one of the 3 that I really need. Because I want to get the... this is the common one. This is the really common one. But still, nice artwork. Very nice. Tap and add 1 mana if you control an Urza's Mine and an Urza's Tower. Add 2 instead. Skinbrand Goblin 2/1 for 2. I'm just going to say it as... I'm not going to say 1 red or whatever. I'll just say it as it is because you know that. Goblin Warrior Blood Rush 1. Discard Skinbrand Goblin. Target attacking creature gets +2/+1 until end of turn. Sylvan Might. Instant for 2. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains trample until end of turn. And flashback is 4. Divest. Sorcery for 1. Target player reveals their hand. You may choose an artifact or creature card from it. The player discards the card. It's a bit like Duress. And it's black. 45 instant for 3. So choose 1. Creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn, or creatures you control get +0/+2 until end of turn. So you can either bump their power or bump their defense. Enlarge. Sorcery for 5 green. Target creature gets +7/+7 and gains trample until end of turn. It must be blocked this turn if able. All Involved Mysteries. Enchantment for 3. When a non-token creature even you control dies, investigate. Create a colorless clue artifact token. We've had one of those. With 2, sacrifice this artifact and draw a card. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Oh, Naginata. It is an equipment artifact for 1. Can be attached only to a creature with power 3 or greater. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 and has trample, and it costs 2 to equip. Wow. That is pretty good, you've got to say. If you've got a big beastie and you want to go in for the kill, that's the one to go. Wound Reflection, enchantment for 5 and a black. And that is a rare. At the beginning of each end step, each opponent loses life equal to the life lost this turn. Damage causes loss of life. Endless Atlas, artifact for 2. Pay 2 and tap. Draw a card. Activate it only if you control 3 or more lands with the same name. And there's our foil. Gleaming Barrier, very nice. War with Defender. So it's a 0/4 for 2. Defender, when it dies, create a treasure token. Sacrificing that at 1 mana. Oh, we got a land. We have black-red land and its lovely foil. So tap and add 1, or pay a black or red and tap and add any combination of black and red. So it's a nice way of being able to shift your mana pool around as you want. And we have a golem. On to the next pack. We could be here for some time. And our card is a germ. Pyrite Spellbomb. Artifact for 1. Pay 1 red, sacrifice it, deals 2 damage to any target, or pay 1, sacrifice it and draw a card. Sanctum Gargoyle. It is a 2/3 for 4 white with fly-in. When 8 EVs, you may return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Gleaming Barrier. We had that already, but we had it in foil. Corridor Monitor. 1/4. Did I have this in my mystery? I think I've had this somewhere. Anyway, 1/4 for 2. 1 and a blue. When it enters the battlefield, untap target artifact or creature you control. Timur Battle Rage, instant for 2. Target creature gains double strike until end of turn. Or ferocious, this creature also gains trample until end of turn if you can control a creature with power 4 or greater. Whisper of the Wilds, 0/2 for 1 and a green. Tap and add a green. Ferocious, tap, add 2. Activate if you only control a creature with power 4 or greater. Dire Fleet Hoarder, 2/1 for 2, 1 and a black. When it dies, create a treasure token. Glint Sleeve Artisan, 2/2 for 3, 1 and 2 and a white. Fabricate 1. When it enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on it or create a 1/1 colorless serve artifact creature token. Sandstone Oracle, 4/4 for 7. As fly-in. When it enters the battlefield, choose an opponent. If that player has more cards in hand than you, draw cards equal to the difference. Flicker Wisp, 3/1 for 1 and 2 white. Fly in. When it enters the battlefield, exile another target permanent. Return the card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So you want to choose something which doesn't have any enter the battlefields. Ooh, Glass Dust Hulk. It's a 3/4 for 3 white blue. Whenever another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, it gets +1/+1 until the end of turn and cannot be blocked this turn either. That's a bit tough, isn't it? And we get the rare Open the Vaults sorcery for 4 and 2 white. Return artifact and return all artifact and enchantment cards from all graveyards to the battlefield under their owner's control. That is a weird one. Interesting flavour. When the vaults are empty, everyone is rich. And we have another rare. Champion of Lamholt. One for 1 and 2 green. Creatures with power less than Champion of Lamholt's power can't block creatures you control. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 on Champion of Lamholt. Wow, that's a good card. And another one of those, Team of Battle Rage, very nice. And Kazul's Toll Collector. 2 very nice files. Which do you like most? Another pack down. I still have this on the side, mind. Calm down. And we get a Moo token. Fairy Mechanist. 2/2 for 3 and a blue. Flying, and when it enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Chromatic Star. Artifact for 1. Play 1 and tap, sacrifice it, and add 1 mana of any colour. When it's put into a graveyard from your battlefield, draw a card. Magnifying Glass, which is what I need. Artifact, tap and add 1. Or play 4 and tap and investigate. Create a colourless clue artifact token with 2 sacrifice and draw a card. Frogify, I saw this the other day. Frogify in aura enchantment for 2, 1 and a blue. Enchant creature, it loses all abilities, and the blue frog creature with base power and toughness 1/1. Makes it completely useless. Cathartic Reunion, it's a sorcery for 1 and a red. As an additional cost to cast this, discard 2 cards, draw 3 cards. Ancient Stirrings. Sorcery for 1 green. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a colourless card from among them and put it into your hand. Then put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Heartless Pillage. Sorcery for 2 and a black. Target opponent discards 2 cards. And Raid. If you attack this turn, create a treasure token. Strength of Arms. Instant for 1. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If you control an equipment creature, create a 1/1 human soldier creature token. Treasure Mage. 2/2 for 2 and a blue human wizard creature. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an artifact card with a CMC 6 or greater. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle your library. Ooh. Ooh. Nice card. 1 and 2 black. Enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, target creature phases out until it leaves the battlefield. Tap that creature as it phases in this way. Two for 4. Jorah's Familiar. Fly in. Historic spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Magus of the Abyss. Rare. 4/3 for 3 and a black. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, destroy target non-artifact creature that player controls of their choice. It can't be regenerated. Maelstrom Pulse is rather rare. So, sorcery for 1 black, green. Destroy target non-land permanent and all other permanents with the same name as that permanent. And the 2 foils, Conclave Naturalists and Crushed Vines. Not naturists, naturalists. Get right. The Crushed Vines. So 4/4 for 5. When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. Very nice. Crushing Vines. Instant for 3. Choose 1. Destroy target creature with flying or destroy target artifact. Which would you do? I suppose it depends on what deck you play in. And also depends on whether this cable is going to encroach any further. I need to move my cables. But I do need to have a quick drink, so a little pause there. I think this box has been a little mean. What do you think? It will get better. There we are, there's Mia. And our token is another Mia. Eager Construct, 2/2 for 2. The construct artifact creature. When it enters the battlefield, it may scry 1. Clarita Sphinx, fly in. It's a 3/4 for 5. When it's the battlefield, scry 2. Flayer Husk. Flayer Husk sounds like a Star Wars creature. Equipment artifact for 1. A living weapon. Yeah, we know that. We know that you create a 0/0 black, and you get +1/+1 or 2 to equip. Remember the Fallen. Remember the Fallen. So, sorcery for 3. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Return target artifact from your graveyard to your hand. Expedition map, artifact for 1. Pay 2, tap, sacrifice expedition map, search your library for a land card, reveal it, put it in your hand. Then shuffle your library. Brainstorm. Now, apparently there's a lot of these about, so I'm not flipping over that, even though it's a good card. Instant for 1, draw 3 cards and put 2 cards from your hand on your library in any order. Weapon Surge. 1 red instant. Target creature you control gets +1/+0 against first strike until end of turn, and you can overload for 1 and a red. So, very nice. Fierce Empath. Let me zoom out just a touch. I think that's what could make this a little bit easier for me. So 1/1 for 3. It's green. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a creature card with CMC 6 or greater. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. Oh, I thought that was... Is it a foil? I thought that was a foil then. Sentinel of the Pearl Trident. So it's a 3/3 for 4 and a blue. Creature. Flash. When it enters the battlefield, you may exile target historic permanent you control. If you do, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Pyrewild Shaman, or Shaman, whichever you decide you want to say. It's a 3/1 for 2 and a red. Blood Rush, 1 and a red. Discard. A target attacking creature gets +3/+1 till end of turn. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, if it's in your graveyard, you may pay 3. If you do, return it to your hand. That's an interesting way of going around it there. Sarah Sphinx. 4/4 for 5. I think we've had this already. Flying on Vigilance. And there is our land. There's our first rare. We've had one of those. Ooh. Falcon Wrath Aristocrat. Flying and Haste. It's a 4/1 for 2 black red. Sacrifice creature gains indestructible till end of turn. If it was a human, put a +1/+1 on Falcon Wrath Aristocrat. 3-bin Inspector as our first foil. It's a 1/2 creature, 1/2 creature human soldier for 1 white. When it enters the battlefield, investigate. And the other one is 45. Now that is pretty awesome, I gotta say. I do like that on foil. That is very, very pretty. That's nice. number 6. 24 packs in these boxes. So we get a plant. We want something good. We want something good here. Braid, 1 and a red, instant, choose 1. Deals 3 damage to any target creature or destroy target artifact. Echo Wellspring, artifact for 2. When it's a battlefield or is put into the graveyard, draw a card. Clear Shot, instant for 3. Target creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Magnifying Glass we've had. Defiant Salvager, 2/2 for 2 and a black. Sacrifice an artifact or creature, put a +1/+1 counter on Defiant Salvager. Activate this only when you can cast a sorcery. Sanguine Spirit, 3/2 for 4. White, creature spirit. As lifelink, destroy his strike card. Gains indestructible until end of turn. Relic Runner. Can't be blocked if you cast a historic spell this turn. 2/1 for 1 and a blue. Salivating Gremlins. It's a 2/3 for 2 and a red creature gremlin. It's whenever an artifact enters the battlefield and you control, it gets +2/+2 and gets trampled till end of turn. Mearsmith. When you cast an artifact spell, you may pay 1. If you do, create a 1/1 Myr artifact creature token. Mishra's Factory. There we are. Mishra's Factory as a land. Tap and add 1 mana, or pay 1 and it becomes a 2/2 assembly worker until end of turn. It's still a land. Or tap, assembly worker creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Sphinx Summoner, 3/3 for 3 blue black. Fly in. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an artifact creature card. Reveal it, put in your hand, and if you do, shuffle the library. And we've got Trinisphere. Very nice mythic. There's a second mythic, I think. Let's move them out of the way a minute. Let's see if we can do. Can we get 2? Can we get 2? Let's have a look at this. Artifact for 3. As long as it's untapped, each spell that would cost less than 3 mana to cast costs 3 mana to cast. You'd want to put that onto something, onto somebody. And it was supposed to be minimum of 2, so Vengevine as a rare or mythic. Sorry, it is a mythic. It's hard to tell with the light. Sorry, it's a 4/3 for 2 and 2 green. As haste, when you cast a spell, if it's the second creature spell you cast this turn, you may return it from the graveyard to your hand. And onto these lovely foils. Strength of Arms and Executioner's Capsule. Very nice. Strength of Arms looks very scary. Executioner's Capsule just looks a bit odd. So we are now on to the second lot of 6. Ooze. Ooze that. Ooze that. Ooze there. Ooze watching. And who's enjoying. And ooze. I should say ooze. Ooze clicked the wrong button. Everflow Chalice. It's artifact for 0. Multi-kicker 2. You may pay additional 2 any number of times as you cast the spell. It is a battlefield with a charge count on it for each time it was kicked. Tap and add 1 mana for each charge counter on it. That would be pretty awesome to play late game, wouldn't it? Wow. Cosmic's Predator, 3/3 for 3 and a green. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 0/1 colours Eldrazi spawn creature tokens. They have sacrifice this creature, add 1 colourless. Another Wellspring. Goblin Cavalier. It's a 1/1 for 1. Trample. Gets +2/+0 for each equipment attached to it. Crushing Vines. We've had that one. Iron Bully. 1/1 for 3 artifact creature. Has Menace, and when it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Glaze Fiend. It's 0/1 for 1 and a black. Flying. When another artifact enters the battlefield under your control, gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Angel of the Dawn. We've had that one. I think so. We've had that. Haven't we had that? I think we've had this. Oh. Manamorphose. Nice card. Very good. Very good. Handy card. So, pay 1 and a red or green and add 2 money in any combination of colours. Dread Return. It does look like it's a foil, but it's not. Sorcery for 2 and 2 black. I think I've done this one. Esperzoa. It is a 4/3 for 2 and a blue jellyfish with fly in. At the beginning of your upkeep, return artifact you control to its owner's hand. Ether Swarm Canonist is that? Oh, that looks gold. It's a rare. 2/2 for 1 and a white. Each player who has cast a non-artifact spell this turn can't cast additional non-artifact spells. Ooh, very nice. Very nice handy card. There's a 0/0 for 3 and a blue or life. You may have it enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact or creature on the battlefield except as an artifact in addition to as other types. I know where that's going. And there's our 2 foils. Common as they are. That's quite weird. Draw 3 and discard. A Sift. And Goblin again. Goblin Gavilar. Well, what do we get this time? We get Shapeshifter. I'm putting the cards on the side. I wish I had a box to put them in. Refocus Existence. It's a 1 and a white sorcery, exile target artifact or enchantment. Surge Node, artifact for 1, enters the battlefield with 6 charge counters on it. Pay 1 tap, remove a counter and put a charge counter on a target artifact. Cloud Reader Sphinx, I hate this thing. It's a 3/4 for 4 and a blue. When it enters the battlefield, subscribe it to Goblin Cavalier again. Fierce Empath. I think we've had this already. It's a 1/1 for 2 and a green. When it enters the battlefield, you may search library for creature. Yeah, we've had this. Supernatural Stamina, instant for 1 black. Until end of turn, target creature gets +2/+0 and gains when it dies. Return to the battlefield tapped under the owner's control. Nice. Urza's Tower. Is this one? Which one did we have earlier? I'm gonna have to check. I think this is one of the other ones. Tap and add 1 mana. If you control Urza's Mine or Urza's Power Plant, add 3 instead. Yes, the other one said add 2, didn't they? So that's the other one. Remember the Fallen. I think we've had this one. Lots of there. Dismantle. Destroy target artifact for 2 and a blue. A red even. A colorblind. Destroy target artifact. If it has counters on it, put that many +1/+1 counters on an artifact you control. Top of the statue. Instant tap target permanent. If it's an artifact, destroy it. Very nice. Very, very nice, actually. Treasure Keeper. 3/3 for 4. When it dies, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card with a CMC cost 3 or less. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Put all revealed cards not cast on the bottom of your library in a random order. Blasphemous Act. Well, that's very blasphemous that I should get this. So it's a rare. Costs 8 and a red. Costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. Deals 13 damage to each creature. Bang. There's a board wipe. Lenin. Abunas. Leonin. So it's a rare 2/5 for 3 and a white. Artifact you control of hexproof. Very handy. And ooh, what do we have there? We have an Iron Bully, which actually looks very nice. I've had one of those already. Sphinx of the Guild Pack, 5/5 for 7. That is one very pretty card. That is sweet. Sphinx the Guild Pack is all colours and has flying. It's hexproof from monocoloured. This creature can't be the target of monocoloured spells or abilities your creature that your opponents control. Nice card. And another drink. So if you're enjoying, if you're watching, cool. Needed that. Well, I've been on a very long drive to get these, so yes, let's keep going. And we start off with a cat. Meow. Gleaming Barrier, we've had that one. Conclave Naturalists, we've had that one. Urza's Tower, excellent, another one. Might of the Masses, instant, for that one. Drive for the Dead, we haven't had this. 3/2 for 3 in a black. When it dies, return target creature with CMC 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Crusader of Odric. Human Soldier for 2 and a white. Its power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. Vidalcan Infuser. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a charge counter on a target artifact. 3 in a blue. Balduvian Rage. Instant for red and X. So a target attacking creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. Thirst for Knowledge, draw 3 cards, then discard 2 unless you discard an artifact card. Okay. Again, don't do it. Throne of Geth. Tap. And it's 2 to cast. Tap, sacrifice an artifact. Proliferate. Path to Exile. I do like the artwork on this one. I've got it on. It's not this artwork, I'm pretty sure. And it's 1 instant. Exile target creature. I can search for a basic land card and put it on the battlefield. Tapped and shuffle library. Yeah. Okay, so we have Pure Steel Paladin. It's a 2/2 for 2 white. When it enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. And it has Metalcraft, so equipment you control have equip 0 as long as you control 3 or more artifact. Blinkmoth Nexus. Blinkmoth Nexus. Blinkmoth Nexus. Tap and add 1. Pay 1. It becomes a 1/1 artifact creature with flying until end of turn. That's still a land. And tap because target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Apprentice Wizard. 0/1. Play blue and tap and add 3 colourless. and it costs 1 and 2 blue to cast. Quite nice. Oh, that is very, very pretty. That is very, 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 very pretty. Can you see that? So it's a black and a white, black or white, and a blue. So pay 1, sacrifice a non-token artifact creature, create a 1 blue top artifact creature token with fly in. You gain 1 life. That's quite nice, but that's gorgeous. And we start off with, don't forget we've still got this here on the side, an ape, chromatic start we've had, before existence we've had, Cathodian, 3/3 for 3, when it dies add 3 colours, Charter of the Squirrel, as 1, sorcery, create 1/1 squirrel creature token, a flashback for 1 and a green. Diefleet Hoarder, I think we've had this, yes. Ancestral Blade, equipment for 1 and a white. When it's a battlefield, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token, then attach the blade to it. Group creature gets +1/+1. Golem Skin Gauntlets, that's gross. Equipment for 1. There's a lot of equipment in these. Equip creature gets +1/+0 for each equipment attached to it. Equip for 2. Parasitic Strix for 2 and a blue. It's a 2/2 with fly in. When it enters the battlefield, if you control a black permanent, target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Drown in Sorrow, 1 and 2 black. All creatures get -2 until end of turn. And scry 1. Weapons Trainer, a red-white, and it's 3/2. Other creatures you control get +1/+0 as long as you control an equipment. Mishra's Bauble. Mishra's Bauble. Mishra's Bauble. Decent uncommon card. So it's artifact. If there's naught, tap. Sacrifice it and look at the top card. Target player's library. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. And Masterwork of Ingenuity is our rare. You may have Masterwork of Ingenuity enter the battlefield as a copy of any equipment on the battlefield. So that could be opponents, any equipment on the battlefield. Oh. And we've got this. Destroy all creatures. They can't be regenerated. So 2 and 2 white. That's a basic, obvious land board wipe. And we have our 2 files. And Licensed Disgeneration and Batterskull. It's quite clever they got that like that. So it's instant for 1 black red. Destroy target creature. If you control an artifact, unlicensed disintegration deals 3 damage to that creature's controller. And this is... It looks almost 3D the way they've done it. A Batter Skull. Equip an artifact for 5. Living weapon. So equipped creature gets +4/+4 as vigilance and a lifelink. Damn. Pay 3 and return it back to its owner's hand. Is that from the graveyard or from anywhere? Nice card. And my little pile here is going to topple over. 2 more packs. And we are halfway through the box then. For you. And we've had that one. Iron League Steed. We haven't had that one. It's a 2/2 for 4. Artifact creature has haste, fabricate 1. Dark Steel Axe, another equipment, indestructible. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. Equip 2. Lightning Axe, instant for 1. As an additional cost, discard a card or pay 5. Deals 5 damage to target creature. 4/5 for 5 and a green. Tap and add 3 green mana. Supernatural Stamina we've had. Strength of Arms we've had in a foil. Frogify we've had. Valorous Stance have we had this one? So instant for 1 and a white. On my back's aching. Choose 1. Target creature gains indestructible until end of turn, or destroy a creature with toughness 4 or greater. Bloodshot Trainee. 2/3 for 3 and a red. Tap and it deals 4 damage to target creature. Activated only if its power is 4 or greater. You just need to get some +1s. To sneak some +1s on there. So its power and toughness are going up. Brimstone Volley. Instant for 2 and a red. Deals 3 damage to any target. Or Morbid. Deals 5 damage instead of if a creature died this turn. Liege of the Tangle. It is an 8/8. It's a big one. 8/8 for 6 and 2 green. So 8/8 for 8. Trample. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may choose any number of target lands you control and put an awakening count on each of them. Each of those lands is an 8/8 green elemental creature for as long as it has an awakening counter on it. They are still lands. Oh my gosh, what a absolute beastie card. And Mazarek, Crawl Death Priest. Very nice. This is our first legendary creature. It's a 2/2 for 3 black green. As flying, when a player sacrifices another permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. So you can keep sacking 1/1s and add 1/1s to everything. That is a nice, and it's only 5 to cast. You'll probably get wiped out really quickly with it being just a 2/2, so you'd have to sort that out. And the 2 files are Crop Rotation, Handy little card. But I like this dragon. Look at that. That is a smog. So dragon 3/3 for 4 and a red. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 treasure tokens. And crop rotation instant for 1 green. As additional cost, the spell sacrifice the land, search your library for a land card, put the land card on the battlefield, and shuffle your library. And let's shuffle these onto the pile. And here is our last pack. I don't think that we're going to get the luck with these as we had with that one-off pack on the last video. If you haven't seen my video where I had when I opened the couple of the is it Planeswalker packs, go and check it out. It was a shock. Angel. Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot. I say that when you're drunk. Artifact for 2. When it enters the battlefield, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Or pay 2 in a black, sacrifice it, and you draw a card and you lose 1 life. And that's that dragon again. Not quite as good. Battle Shaman. We've done that. Argivian Restoration. A sorcery for 2 and 2 blue. Return target artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Bloodbriar, 2/3 for 2 and a green. Whenever you sacrifice another permanent, put a +1/+1 on Bloodbriar. Silmanger Scavenger, 2/3 for 4 and a black. Fly in and exploit. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Silmanger Scavenger. It gains haste until end of turn if it's exploited that creature. Thrabbing Inspector. We've done this one. And we've had this one. And Skull Muncher. Devour 1. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card for each creature it devoured. Bit expensive, 3/3 for 5. Cranial Plating. +1/+0 for each artifact control. Play 2 black. And attach cranial to creature you control. Equip 1. Alright, so you can either pay 2 black or you can pay 1 A. I'll have to read that one. Hidden Stockpile, black and white. Revolt at the beginning of the end step. If permanent you control left the battlefield this turn, create a 1/1 colourless surf artifact creature token. And pay 1, sacrifice a creature, scry 1. Here we go. Feathered Heath. There's the land. So either tap and get 1 colourless or a black or white and tap and add any combination. Handy little one. Tuk Tuk the Explorer. Tuk Tuk. Tuk Tuk the Explorer. Who is going to play that as a commander? Nobody ever. It's a 1/1 for 2 and a red. It has haste. When it dies, create Tuk Tuk the Returned, a legendary 5/5 colourless golem artifact creature token. Iron League Steed, we've had that one, and the Coda Monitor, that is, I like that, that's quite cool. Very nice. Nice with a land in there. So we have 2 cards. We have 2 cards. We have 2 cards. This is the Double Masters box topper. What do we have? Are you ready? Are you ready? Worm coil engine. Well, could be worse. Could be very worse. Let's check it out. What's this one? Let's go for $31. It'll plummet to probably 20 tomorrow. And Batter Skull. Now that's a nice that's a nicer one. That is currently $50. So, not the super box that we were hoping for. But a decent box nevertheless. And we've still got 12 packs of cards. So I'm going to put these safe. Let me get a sleeve or 2. Plastic. I should soft wrap it first, but I don't want to risk these at all, really. I don't know what my soft wraps are. There we go. What are the lovely cards we're gonna... Oh, there we are. What are the lovely cards we're gonna pull from these packs? Don't forget, we got plenty of these boxes to go. I have 3 next to me, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming tomorrow. And my vape has just died. So bear with me a minute. Gotta be in it to win it for a minute. Well, I don't know where I put him. Oh yes, I do. Up there. So I'm going to put these cards I've opened so far. It's a very strange box. It is quite... but it's... I don't know what. I think I'm just not super impressed with it. Given, you know... If you pay so much money for it, you expect to have a decent box at least. I'm not expecting a super deck box. I'm just thinking, you know, something a little bit sturdy would be nice. I know they designed to go in shops and people to buy the single packets. That's probably why, but yeah, it would have been nice. I would have, you know, how much would have cost more? Not a huge amount, I don't think. Anyway, let's get cracking. That's a tight one. That's what she said. And we have a beast. Had it. Had it. Cast down, instant for 2. Destroy target non-legendary creature. Had it. Had it. Had it. Cobra, 2/2 for 1 and a green. 1 and a green. Gains reach until end of turn, or gains death touch until end of turn. Twisted Abomination, 5/3 for 5 and a black. Pay 1 and regenerate. Swamp Cycling 2. Swamp Cycling, what the heck's happening now? Veteran Explorer. It's a 1/1 for 1 green. When it dies, each player may search the library for up to 2 basic land cards from the battlefield. Then each player who searched the library this way shuffles it. And Yavimaya's Embrace. So pay 5 green and 2 blue. And you can enchant creature. You control enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has trample. Very nice card. So you enchant somebody else's card, and then you control it, and it gets +2/+2 and trample. So, whew, very nice card. Golem Artisan. I think we've had that one. 3/3 for 5. Pay 2, it gets +1/+1. Or pay 2 and gains your choice of flying, trample, or haste until end of turn. A Violet Thicket, another land with its red-green this time. That's about $5-6. Terrastodon is rather rare. 9/9 for 6/+2 green. When it enters the battlefield, you may destroy up to 3 target non-creature permanents. Ooh, that's nice. For each permanent placed in the graveyard this way, its controller gets a 3/3 green elephant creature token. That's not nice. Our foils. A Cathodian, 3/3. When it dies, add 3. Oh, beautiful. 4/4 for 3 and 2 black. Has Morbid. When it enters the battlefield, if a creature dies this turn, target creature gets -4 till end of turn. That is very pretty. Finite Magic. Gives us a wolf this time. We've had the axe. Peace Strider, 3/3 for 4. Artifact creature. When it enters a battlefield, you gain 3 life. We've had that. We've had that. We've had that. Another Urza's Tower. Remember the Fallen. We've had this. Vidalcan Infuser. We've had that. Dismantle. We've had. Reclamation Shade. 2/1 for 2 and a green. When it enters battlefield, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. Chief of the Foundry. It's a 2/3 for 3. Other artifact creatures you control get +1/+1. Mana Echoes is a mythic. Not quite Mana Crypt, but it's pretty decent. So, enchantment for 2 and 2 red. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you may add an amount of mana equal to the number of creatures you control that share a creature type with it. Pretty nice if you're playing. Pretty nice if you are playing. You know, a tribal of anything. So that's currently going for $26. And Magus the Will again. Bloodbriar in a foil. Very pretty, very pretty. Very, very pretty. And Painsmith. Definitely had that one. Anyway, 2/1 for 1 and a black. When you cast an artifact spell, you may have a target creature get +2/+0 and gain death touch till end of turn. Very, very pretty. So I think really we should put Mana Echoes in a decent sleeve. There was one earlier on that we had that I need to find as well. How many we got left? Plenty. We start off with a servo artifact token. We've had that one. We've had that one. Salvating Gremlins, we've had that. Make the masses, yeah. We had that. We've had that. We've had that and foil. We've had that one. Hinder. 1 and 2 blue. Counter target spell. If the spell is countered this way, put a card on top or bottom of its owner's library instead of into the player's graveyard. Painsmith. We just had that. In foil. And we've had that one. Ratchet Bomb. Ratchet Bomb. Ratchet Bomb. I think we've had this already. Ratchet Bomb. So it's an artifact for 2. Tap. Put a charge counter on it. And tap. Destroy enchanted non-permanent with a CMC cost equal to the number of charge counters on Ratchet Bomb. And a Lux Cannon. So artifact for 4. Tap, put a charge counter on it. And tap, remove 3 charge counters, destroy target permanent. Does cost 4 though. And the 2 foils. Well, we haven't had one with more than 2 yet, have we? So Skin Wing, that's very pretty. Sylvian Might. That looks 3D. Skin Wing. I think we got to crank this up a little bit. Come on. So what I'm going to do afterwards is I'm going to go through and scan them and see what they all come up to. Servo. Delver Lens, I think the app is called. And we'll see whether it was worth it. Of course it's worth it. So, Sanctum Gargoyle. 2/3 for 3 and a white. We haven't had this one. When it enters the battlefield, you may return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Had that one. That one. That one. Had that. Costly Plunder. Had that. Crusader had that. Metal Rebuke. Don't think we've had this one. 2 and a blue. Instant Improvise. Counter target spell unless it's uncontroller, please. 3. Oriok Salvagers. I think we've had that. Gore Clan Rampager. 2 red green. It's a 4/4 with Trample and Blood Rush. Blood Rush for green and red. Discard. Target attacking creature gets +4/+4 and gains Trample until end of turn. And Basalt Monolith. This is a fairly nice mana ramp, but as you see, you can only do it every other turn. So it doesn't untap during the untap step. So you'd need something which untaps all your cards. You know what I mean? To take advantage of it. So you tap for 3 and it then costs 3 to untap. The turn after, so you get 1.5. I don't know. So Shamanic Revelation is a rare. So it's a sorcery for 3 and 2 green. Draw a card for each creature you control. Or Ferocious, you gain 4 life for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Which with green is fairly easy. And a Master Transmuter. Very nice. Rare there. So it's a 1/2 for 3 and a blue. Play blue and tap. Return artifact you control to its owner's hand. You may put an artifact card from your hand onto the battlefield. And we have the 2 foils. We have Jorah's Familiar and Heartless Pillage. I wonder if there'll be any bombs in this pack. But you never know what's in the box. So I have, how many of these? 4 now. 4, 5 tomorrow. And as well as that, we do have the Magic Fest box coming hopefully tomorrow, so we'll have something else to look at as well. Thought that. Surge note. Done. Add that one. 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 These are becoming very much of a muchness now. Add that one. Cogwork Assembler. We haven't had that one. 2, 3 for a 3 artifact creature. Pay 7. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact. The token gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of the next step. Death Reap Ritual. Did we have this already? This is lovely. I tell you what, one of these in foil would be lush. One of these in foil would be lush. Anyway, it's 2 black green, enchantment, morbid. At the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, you may draw a card. And Blood Moon is our rare. Very nice enchantment. So 2 and a red enchantment, non-basic lands and mountains. Is that in addition to what they are? Anyway, that's, well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. And not quite a bomb, but it is a 3, 3 for 5 and a red. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an equipment card and put it on your battlefield. If you do, shuffle your library. When it attacks for the first time each turn, untap it and all samurai you control. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Oh, that could be nice. But you're going to need to have like a samurai tribal. And we got that. Very nice. Clone Shell. Darksteel Axe is nice, but sorry. Clone Shell takes it. Look at that. Look at the shine on the on there. That is gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. I like that. How many do I have left? 2, 4, 6. The Magnificent 7. Well, if one of these packs is magnificent, it would be a bonus because we've already had what we needed from this. A clue. I didn't realise it was a bird. Oh, what did I just do then? That was the... Oh, let's have a look anyway. Peace Strider. I messed up, but here you go. Peace Strider. Pretend we didn't see it, shall we? You didn't see that. Orcish Vandal. Urza's Mine. So we have all 3 now. Very nice. That one. That one. That one. That's the Mage. Thropped Engineer. 1, 3 for 2 and a red. When it enters battlefield, create 1, 1 Thropped Artifact creature token with flying. Unlicensed Disintegration we've had. So we're going to do Salvage Titan, 6/4 for 4 and 2 black. There we are. Bit of a beefy one there. You may sacrifice 3 artifacts rather than pay this spell's mana cost. It's only 4 and 2 black. Exile 3 artifact cards from your graveyard. Return it from the graveyard to your hand. Whoa! No way! No way! Very nice, very nice. People don't like him, but I think it's awesome. 4/4 for 4 and a blue and red. Creature tokens you have. Control have haste. Bang. Look at all the... Just imagine having lots and lots of tokens. And they've all got haste. As soon as anything comes in, bang. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, create a 2/1 blue mirror artifact creature token. Guess what? It has haste. The enemy saves a token you control. If you do, each other token you control becomes a copy of that token. All of us. Just imagine you have loads and loads of 1/1 humans. All of a sudden you've got a 5/5 whatever, and then you suddenly have many copies. Very nice. Keeping it on the side. And then we have Fairy Merchant and Peace Strider. Very nice. I like that. Yeah. But I'm going to keep that one on the side so I know where it is. It's not a valuable card, but I know I'm going to put it in one of my decks and I don't want to lose it, so I can manage it if I put it in a sleeve. And we have a germ. Not a German, just a germ. And we've had the Vandal. Oh, we have none of these. Vol Shock Gauntlets for 2 artifact equipment for 2. Equipped creature gets +4/+2 and doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Ouch. Had these. Oh, Gelatinous Genesis. Create XX green ooze creatures. So, 5 mana. For an X is 5. So if you've got 11 mana plus a green, or including green, so we can create 5/5 green ooze creature tokens. If you've got stupid mana, then yeah, that's definitely a card you can bang out towards the end. Ravenous Intruder. You've had that one. Is it charm? Is it a charm? It is a charm. Red, blue, choose one, counter target non-creature spell, unless its controller plays 2. Deals 2 damage to target creature, or draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. Vexen Shusher. Shh. Shh. This spell can't be countered. This can't be countered. Target spell can't be countered. So that is, once you've got this down, it opens all sorts of doors. So it's a 2/2 for red, green, red, green. Can't be countered, and you can play, and you can tap. You can pay red, green, and a target spell can't be countered. People are going to want this off the battlefield really quickly. And Stoneforge Mystic. What an epic card! So it's 1/2 for 1 and a white. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, put in your hand, and shuffle your library. And you can pay 1 and a white. You may put an equipment card from your hand to the battlefield. And good job I went and got some of these. Is it Charm? Is it? It is. It's a very nice one as well. You can see the logo there. On Rush of Knowledge. Don't like that one. It's a bit pants. Time for another little drink. Okay, 5 packs left. One from the bottom, please, Bob. No, what's it? It's not. It's 3 from the top, Carol. 1 from the middle. 1 from the bottom row. Tuk Tuk the Returned. Yeah, so this goes with the Tuk Tuk that we've got here somewhere. So it's not just random packs that they throw in boxes. We've had that one. A braid. Yes. Yes. Foil. Yes. 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 Buried Ruin. Land. Tap that one. Sacrifice it and return target artifact from your graveyard to your hand. Painsmith. Yes. And we've had that one. Imperial Recruiter, 1/1 for 2 and a red. When it's a battlefield, search your library for a creature card with power 2 or less. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle your library. Could be pretty handy. Could be pretty handy. Nice card. Nice mythic. And Rolling Earthquake. Let's get rid of this shrapnel and get this in a sleeve. Would be nice if it goes in. And Rolling Earthquake deals X damage to each creature without horsemanship and each player. Board wipe. And that's a nice card as well, and that is going on the back side of this one. Yeah, I'm living on the edge. 2 cards in one sleeve. We got Surge Node and Ash Barons. Very nice. Very nice. That is gorgeous. Basic land cycling. So it's definitely the one box to get if you want to have a nice blingy deck. 2 foils in each pack. But we still haven't had a pack with 3 rares or mythics. 3 in total. Thopter, Helicopter, Mer Reviver. That. Cast down. Yep. 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 Yes. Confusing. Disciple from the Vault. We haven't had this, I don't think. 1/1 for 1. Whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may have target opponent lose 1 life. Yes, please. I would like you to lose 1 life. Ash Barons again. Not the foil. Still nice, but not foil. Springleaf Drum. Artifact for 1 tap. An untapped creature you control. Add 1 mana of any colour. Now if that was tap and untap a tapped creature you control, that would be nice, because that would go nicely with the other one where it doesn't untap. Fulminator Mage is our rare. Fulminator Mage. So it's a 2/2 for 1 and red black. Sacrifice it and destroy target non-basic land. Oh. Oh. Very cool hammer.com. Very cool hammer.com. Hammer of Nazan. It's for 4 when it enters the battlefield, and you can, whenever the hammer or another enchant equipment enters the battlefield and you control, you may attach that equipment to target creature you control. So you can equip it straight away if you've got this down. Nice. A Whisper of the Wilds and Reclamation Sage. I've seen that quite a bit recently, the Whisper of the Wilds. Bit of a pain to play against. But yeah, that's nice. I do like that. It's a bit like that black one we saw earlier. Down to the last 3. Then get some sleep because I've been up all hours. Human Soldier. Wow. A rarity. Peace Strider. Definitely not a rarity. Tumble Magnet. Jealous. Weapon Surge. Vines. Soldier. Sanctum Spirit. I can't remember if we have this. 3/2 for 3 and a white. Lifelink. Destroy a historic card. Gains indestructible till end of turn. Yes, we've had that. Oval Chase Daredevil. Yeah. Dark Steel Citadel. Have we had this? It's a land and an indestructible tap and add 1. It looks foil, but it's not. Galvanic Blast. We have that. So, Wooded Bastion, we have a combination of green-white. So, tap and add colourless, or pay one of those and tap and you can get any combination. A Skurstag High Priest. We've had one of these already, I'm sure. Ancient Stirrings. Glass Disc. Oh, that is pretty. That is very, very pretty. I do like that. Oh, we've had it before, but not in foil. I'm sure I'm going deaf. Which one should we go for? We'll end up with that one after. Let's see if we can get 3 from one of these packs. A copy. Creates a copy of a copy. This is a copy token of a copy. Lovely dragon again. Chromatic Star again. Goblin. Bully. Ancestral Blade. I don't think we've had this one. I don't think so. No, I don't think we've had this one. There we are. A very nice card. Look at that sword. I'm now into my swords. I've got 3 and I've got another one coming. Hopefully tomorrow. Equipment. It is 1 and a white. Create a 1/1 white soldier's creature token and attach it to it and get +1/+1. Brainstorm again. Core Tapper. We've had that. Russian Knowledge, we've had this. Thopter Foundry. Like that. Shocked. Just shocked. Mythic. Land Tax. Let's read this card. This is a Land Tax. 1 white. At the beginning of your upkeep, if an opponent controls more lands than you, you may search your library for up to 3 basic land cards. Reveal them, put them into your hand, and shuffle your library. Blightsteel Colossus. Well, couldn't have gone much better than that. Did we have 2? Oh no, did we just have 1? You know what that means. I need another pack. Finish with a bang. Foil Divest and that. Forget them. Really? A Land Tax and a Blightsteel Colossus. I wish that was our last pack. 2 awesome cards in that pack. That must be the mana crypts in the next pack. He says jokingly, it'll never be. So we've had too many goodies from this pack. This is what it is. We've had too much nice things. We can't have too much nice things in this game. Plate Steel Colossus. Awesome. Now I thought it was going to be more alternative art stuff in here, but yeah. And the lands have been a little boring. Right, last pack. Here we go. Unless they've skipped underneath. Thopter. Had it. Had that. Had that. Yes. We have the 3 definite now. Drive the Dead. Crib Swap. Da-da-da-da-da. Steel Sabotage. Choose one. So pay 1, counter target artifact spell, return to the owner's hand. New one. We've gone through all of that. Oh, and another one. Wedding Jar. Sacrifice Wedding Jar. Regenerate target artifact. Nice. Wedding Jar. Wedding Jar, I thought it said. Gee, my eyes. My eyes need sorting. Trash for treasure. A Springleaf Drum. Now, let's take the foils out. Master Splicer. Welding Jar. 2 in 1 pack. Oh, no way. Springleaf Drum. And we get them too. What an odd pack. What an odd pack. Because we've had Vexen Shusher earlier. That sounds like an interesting card. Reese the Redeem we haven't. Now Vexen Shusher looks like an interesting card. Well, we've had that, so let's put that on the side. But it's nice to end on a pack with some decent things in. Bit of a shock there, but yeah. We did have a cracking pack though last but one mine, didn't we? That was a cracker. So, Reese the Redeemed. It's a 1-1 for 1. Pay 2 and a green or white. Tap it, create a 1-1 green and white Alforia creature token. Pay 4 and green, white. And tap, for each creature token you control, create a token that's a copy of that creature. Wow. That would, if you're building up your tokens, regardless of whether they're these 1-1s, because you could do that. You could use this card from the beginning and just create little green 1-1s, green white 1-1s, or you could save it to the end where you've already built up a load of 1-1s. You play the card that turns them all into the highest card that you've got token wise, and then you can play this for a green or white, and then following turn people are going to want this off the board. The following turn, obviously, you can create copies of all your tokens. That's a good card. And why it's only pennies, I have no idea. Probably because it's so easy to get rid of, being just a 1/1. But you know what? I like it. I like it, and it's going in the pot. And do you know what? It's going in the pot. And Vexen can go behind it. There we are. Because, yeah. Now somebody's seen that. Now if you've got a red, white, green deck, you could have that and that. So you could play that, and then you could play that, and it wouldn't be counted. And then Bob's your auntie. Anyway, some monster cards. I didn't pull them all out there, but obviously some nice things, some nice toys from the abyss. That is this. Could have been much worse. I need to sort out my cables, I know. But yeah, those cards and the ones on the back. Which ones? Land tax, I think. No. That's the one. Appeal Recruiter. Anyway. Oh, yeah, and Reese. Reese is not. I think that could be. I think that could be handy. That could be a very sneaky card. Very cheap card as well. And looking at it, people are going to get rid of it soon, because you don't destroy it, so you double your tokens. Yeah, so for each creature token you control, create a token that's a copy of the creature. Then the turn after that, so you're doubling that. Oh, that's monstrous. That's horrible. Anyway, there were our alternate arts. Pretty nice, gotta say. And let's go back up to the top. So what did you think of that? That was the first box of... I'll probably open one more box tomorrow. And then we've got the Magic Fest box, which I'm going to be opening as soon as it comes. I'll do an unboxing. Unboxing. Yeah, that's definitely what I'll do. So, catch you on the flip side. I shall see you tomorrow. And for everybody who's getting the Double Masters today, because it's now 2 o'clock in the morning, so it is out, and yeah, enjoy it, people, because it is a decent box, and there's definitely some nice things in there. Lots and lots of cards which are like repeated, but all the same, it's more cards. Gotta love cardboard crack. Anyway, I hear my bed calling. So, until tomorrow, catch you on the flip side.